So let's talk about Circle Internet Group. So I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks that I think this stock has gotten into a bubble, especially in the last couple of days, man. This stock has gotten, or at one point, it got all the way up to $300 a share after IPOing, a couple of weeks ago at $60 a share. This stock is way overvalued in my opinion. And today, look at that. It went down 15%, $40 a share in one day. The bubble is starting to pop, in my opinion. And am I saying the fundamentals of this business are bad? Is the business going out of business, right? Or bankrupt? I'm not necessarily saying that. All I'm saying is I think the stock has gotten a bit too far ahead of itself. And you have to realize when companies IPO, the early investors, right, they're not allowed to dump shares right when the company goes public, right? There's this thing called a lockup period. So, for example, and usually this is 6 to 9 months, 12 months after, the company or the stock goes IPO, that's when the lockup period expires. So there's a lockup period for about 6, 12 months or 9 months, depending on the stock, the IPO. And then after that, guess what? The early on investors are able to sell out and they can start locking in those juicy profits because they're in at a much lower price from when the company, the stock was private. They're not able to sell off. So I think, call me crazy, but yeah, it could go up a little bit more again. Who knows, right? But once that lockup period expires, this is going to come down aggressively. I don't know, or maybe it comes down a lot before then. Who knows, right, guys? But be careful. What are your thoughts? Follow along for more.